external situations will start changing in your life when you meditate. This is a benefit of meditation, because when you start meditating, you're effectively clearing out what's on the inside. You're changing the inside first, and your relationships will get better. Jobs improve, income goes up, living conditions improve, standard of living and quality of life in all the research gets better with people who meditate, as if by magic. Does it sound good? And then we look at guys like Jerry Seinfeld, who said he would have never become as successful as he did if he didn't meditate. And he meditated every day for 20 minutes. And he didn't realize that if he meditated twice a day, he said, man, I didn't know that the exponential benefit of meditating twice a day for 20 minutes, once in the morning, once in the late afternoon. He says, if I had known that, he goes, I'd probably still be on TV, man. There is power with releasing the negative programs within you. And meditation is a technique that's been around for, thousands and thousands of years? You go back into the Bhagavad Gita, which is part of the Mahabharata, or the Mahabharata, the Indian text. And it talks about meditation. Nobody knows when that was written, by the way. It's written thousands of years ago, but there's a lot of evidence that it was written 10,000 or more years ago, or the stories actually are 100,000 years old. That's another show. I will be doing a show on aliens and the real history of the planet, which will blow your mind. I'll be doing that in the future. But the benefits of meditation have been talked about for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. However, in many ancient cultures, the power of doing a proper meditative technique for just 20 minutes, and you still get benefit, by the way, if you do it for 5 minutes or 10, but let's say 20 minutes. The power, the benefits a person gets is so powerful that this was always what the priests and the privileged elite kept to themselves. Many people don't know that the Knights Templar were all meditators. The ancient texts kept it hidden, but there is absolute empirical evidence that this was one of the techniques that they kept to themselves because it was so effective. And they wanted to maintain that power and control by using this technique. Maintaining happiness, joy, peace within, being able to deal with adversity easier and effortlessly, having dramatically reduced stress and anxiety, living in bliss and peace, regardless of what the external conditions are, etc., and all the other both health benefits, biological, physical health benefits, emotional benefits, and condition benefits that you get from meditating. At this point, if you're not thinking, this sounds like a good deal, shut the show off. What are you looking for? I know what you're looking for. Some of you are saying, Kevin, just give me a pill. I just want to take a pill and feel better. My psychiatrist tells me to take this pill. And if it doesn't work, guess what? He gives me another one to take on top of it. And if that doesn't work, I get a third. I've seen so many people that are depressed that are on 3 or 4 prescription psychiatric medications. The drug company's got a racket. They give you a pill that doesn't do anything, and you buy another one. Talk about brainwashing. Hi, doctor. Yeah, I'm taking that psychiatric medication you told me, and I just want to kill myself every day. Oh, you need another one. A different one you add to it. Oh, good, I'll do that. Doctor, this isn't working. I feel worse than I did before. You need to take a third one. Okay, doctor. What are you, the dumbest guy on the planet? That's like the guy who bought some subliminal tapes. Listened to him, went back to the guy, and he said, I bought these subliminal tapes last week, but they didn't do anything. But for some reason, I'd like to buy 10 more. Right? If you take something and it doesn't work, why are you even listening to this clown? Okay. So how do you meditate? Very simple. So I'm going to go through the Reader's Digest version, and many of you don't even know what that is because you've never heard of or read the Reader's Digest. I'm too old. I think every time I say something, I'm going, they don't even know what I'm talking about. This, right? Trey, you ever heard of the Reader's Digest? No, he's over there. He's shaking his head. Oh, God help me. All right, so we have to now start doing education on some of my old analogies. Okay, so I'm going to give you a summary, a short version. That's what the Reader's Digest was, by the way. They had a big book, and the Reader's Digest version is they would take kind of excerpts of the book and crunch it down to about 1/3, so you could still kind of feel like you read the whole book without spending all that time. That was the Reader's Digest. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to give you a quick summary. And that's not the entire How to Meditate course, but I'll just give you a quick summary. All right. So number one, when do you meditate? The answer, any time. There is no right or wrong. So never make up an excuse. Oh, I missed my meditation time. No, you can meditate anytime. Is there a best time? Ideal scene? Yes. Ideal scene is in the morning before breakfast, after you wake up. So wake up, go to the bathroom, wash your face. That's probably a good time. It doesn't matter if you have some coffee or tea before or after, drink some water. Ideally, in the morning is a very good time. But remember, any time works. The second time that's very effective is late in the afternoon before dinner. This way you can reduce the stress. When you meditate in the morning, it energizes you, helps you focus, and produces a spectacular